Oh my gosh. You know, when I look out there at the people following Becoming Superfly, I just have to think, you guys are clearly the best looking fans on YouTube I have ever seen. I mean, you guys all look fabulous. Right? Amazing. Just absolutely amazing. Okay, so what you've all been waiting for. I finally have some results, and I want to share them with you. Before I do that, I want to tell you a little bit about what happened, because a lot of folks were saying, why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? And I am not one to pull punches. I will tell you exactly what happened, and that's just the truth of the matter. So after over a month of waiting for my results, and having called the doctor twice to ask for the results, I finally got a call back, and the doctor apologized profusely and apparently had just forgotten about me. So had I not called 2 times, I'm not sure anybody would have ever called me back. I was able to go online and see the results of the tests that were done, because once the tumor was removed, the first time that it was tested at the hospital under a microscope, and then it was sent for further testing at a joint pathology lab where they have a group of experts look at it. So the other, I guess, negative thing that happened is when the doctor reported to me the results, the doctor gave me the results of what the hospital found, not what the joint laboratory had found. So I didn't even get the right results when I did get the results. But I did get the online, I was able to get the report and give it to some friends that are doctors as well. So good news is it is not cancer. Bad news is it was something called Kuttner's tumor. Kuttner's tumor it's got a crazy medical name for what exactly it is, but it's like cancer in that its cells just start multiplying. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason what causes it. It just looks like it's a genetic disease. Some people, when they get it in different parts of the body, and if you get it in an important organ, it could just expand, and it could be fatal. But when you get it in the parotid, the tissue just scars itself, forms what appears to be a tumor, but it's not, and it'll just keep growing. So once it's removed, that's pretty much it. It's all done with, and that's what I had, and it's been removed, and so it's all done with. So that is that. The rest of my time with you guys here on YouTube in dealing with this issue is I'll just be showing you the scar work. And I started using Mederma, I'd say a week ago. I'm also doing a lot of massaging on the scar itself to try and keep it down and break up the scar tissue. So I'll give you guys a look at it now, so you can see where I'm at approximately a month and a week after surgery. And I know I've got a number of you guys, one of my friends here on YouTube commented and said it's 3 days after your surgery. Joyce, I hope you're doing fantastic. And we had some 2 other people personally write me both on Twitter and on YouTube telling me they're going in the next few weeks to up to a month. And guys, it's going to be fine. It's no big deal. Recovery's the tough part, and stick with it. And if you have any questions, hit me up. So here's what you're going to look like in a month. I mean, not this good. That you can thank my good genetics. But as for the scar, this is what you can expect. So you can see the divot is still here. Some minor swelling. It feels kind of hard where the gland was. When I went back and visited the doctor, I said, why is this part so hard? And she explained to me, because that's just muscle now. There's no parotid over it. So the reason it's hard is because it's just muscle. So the scar itself has some flap over up here. I was told I can come back in a few months and see if there's anything we could do about that. But overall, I'd say not too bad. Kids aren't screaming in public, except when I try to scare them, which is, makes me feel better inside. But other than that, no one seems to have any problems with it, and I think the healing's going fine. But thank you all so much for all your support on this. I know everybody was wondering about whether or not it was the big cancer. No, it wasn't. Kuttner's tumor, if you want to look it up, named after the doctor that found it in the 1800s. So overall, no big deal, except now it's gone. So I'm glad I did it. It was much better, you know, my mom always says, when in doubt, cut it out. And I think that was the right move, because you just never know. Plus, it would have just kept growing and growing, and then someday I would have had like a football on the side of my face. So I'm glad it's over with. But thank you for all the support. And for you guys going through the same thing, I wish you all the best, and make sure to reach out to me. I'll talk to y'all soon.